Step 1, let's free the tissue. Let's desensitise any painful areas, and also let's improve the range of motion and let movement start to feel better. Here we're going to apply a technique called soft tissue release to help improve that range of motion in your wrist and elbow. So here we're targeting the wrist flexor, so the inside of the forearm, to help take the pressure off the elbow and tendon. Now relax shoulder, you're going to flex your wrist upwards, and now using your thumb you're going to sink into the tissue at a 45-degree angle towards the elbow, and then just extend, open up that wrist. So moving up an inch, lock towards the elbow and open and extend that wrist. So what you should be feeling here is a really nice stretch. It should not be painful. So close up here, we're working our whole way up that muscle group. 45-degree angle up towards elbow, open and extend the wrist. 45-degree angle, open the wrist. And you're working your way up towards the end of the muscle tissue. So that means leave about 2 inches between the elbow and where you finish. So you don't want to work on the tendon, you want to focus on the soft tissue. And now work through 2 or 3 different lines across that muscle group, as there are a couple of different muscles in that area. Same approach, start with the wrist flexed, lock into the tissue towards the elbow and open the wrist for a lovely stretch. Now let's also look at some pronation, supination, so that rotation of the forearm to help improve the texture and the feel of those muscles. Same approach here, but this time I'm locking towards myself with the thumb. So my thumb is locking into the muscle down towards me, and simply rotate, open up that forearm. Again, this should just feel like a lovely deep massage, a bit of a stretch in that tissue, working across the fibers this time. Opening up, separating through those muscles. Again, work the whole way up the muscle belly and avoid that last 2 inches towards the tendon. Now, if you're slipping off the skin, you can't get a good grip, just work through a light towel, even through your top or t-shirt. If that helps you maintain that lock with the thumb and get a really good stretch through that wrist. Same principles apply, just working through the towel. So to summarise, you're going to start by flexing the wrist downwards, lock the tissue at a 45-degree angle, making sure that it's pain-free pressure. And then you're going to extend that wrist downwards for 3 to 4 seconds and release. You're going to repeat that at different points as you work your way up the muscle belly. You then might want to work 2 or 3 different lines through that underside of your forearm until you feel a softness, less rigidity in the tissue, or if in doubt, 5 to 10 minutes is sufficient. Also include that rotational movement, that is really useful as well. I advise you perform this daily until you see an improvement in your pain or your range of motion. Now, it's the load that's going to get it better from the long time, but if you work on softening the tissue, it should make the pain decrease quicker and give you that pain-free window to start adding more load.